Hi everybody, on today's workshop, we're going to do a full unboxing of the Voxx ADV BSD30. So let's take a look. All right, so let's open this box up and see what's inside. So we'll see here right on top, we have an installation guide and an owner's guide, one to keep, one to give to the vehicle owner. And then we have all the different accessories and components. We've got plastic brackets, we've got the sensors themselves, all of your cabling, and then down here at the bottom, we have all of your installation tools and the alignment tool. One thing we do with this kit is we make sure that all of the items in the kit are sealed plastic bags. That way, you know, if you get one and the bag is open, that someone's been in this kit or it's possibly been returned by accident. But you can see here, all of these items are sealed and they're ready for installation. So let's take a look at some of these products individually. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at are the sensors themselves. So we open up the bag and we take a look. It's got a really great 4-pin waterproof connector. All the connectors are sealed. And you'll notice right here on the back, it gives you the up direction and it indicates that this is the L, the left sensor. These sensors are sided, so you want to make sure that they're mounted on the correct side of the vehicle. And of course, you want to make sure that the up arrow is pointing up. Each one of our sensors has a barcode with a part number label and our standard part number description and labeling information. So you can see here that this one was manufactured in 2023. If we take a look at our right sensor, same thing. We have the back with the up indicator and then the R indicating that this is the right sensor and a matching cable here for installation. So next we'll take a look at the control module. We open up the bag. We have a really great control module here. One single connector with some programmable dip switches. Make sure that you check the installation guide before you put everything back together to make sure that these dip switches are configured properly. One thing to note here, this control module is not waterproof. You can see these dip switches are a part of the PCB. You also have a little gap here around the connector. So you want to make sure that when you're installing this, if it's on a pickup truck, this control module needs to be in a waterproof location. All right, what we have here are a few different harnesses that come inside the kit. The first one we're going to look at is the sensor extension harness. So let's take that out of the bag. We can see here we have that matching 4-pin waterproof connector, and it even has a locking tab that pulls in and out here so that the sensor connector locks in nice and tight. On the other side, we have a non-waterproof connector. This connector is going to go to the main harness. So again, you want to make sure this connector is inside the vehicle in a waterproof location. A really good note here, although the sensors are sided and you need to make sure that the right sensor is installed on the right side of the vehicle, and then same with the left, when you plug these extensions into the control module communicates with the sensor via CAN. So you don't have to plug the extension harness into the right side or the left side. As long as the sensor is mounted on the proper side, the connection to the control module is universal. Inside the accessory kit here, we have a GPS antenna. This needs to be mounted on the vehicle. Our system needs to know the speed that it's traveling at for proper detection. And right here on the cable, there's a status light. This will flash to let you know that you have a proper GPS signal. Also in our kit, we have our LEDs. These are sided, right side and left side. So you make sure you get the picture correct. And then we even have the speaker here. And the speaker has a volume control on it. So you can adjust it from high, low, or off if someone doesn't want any audible alerts at all. All right, let's take a look at the different mounting bracket solutions we have in this kit that helps make installation easier. The first one I want to talk about is this metal mounting bracket. We have two, one for each side. And you can see here that we have a nice metal strap, top and bottom, and these can be bended to make sure that they fit the vehicle body properly. Then here we have the sensor mounting location. The great part about this bracket is that you can find the hard angle pretty easily, and you can adjust the bracket so that it is pointed in the right direction. But here you notice that the bracket also pivots. This allows you to give a fine tune adjustment without having to take the whole bracket off and rebending it. The next thing we'll look at are the plastic mounting brackets. So if you don't have a location on the body of the vehicle, you can use these plastic brackets to mount to the inside of the vehicle bumper. As you see here, it has nice two-sided 3M tape. The bracket itself is flexible, so it can mount to a curved bumper. And you'll notice there's a whole series of brackets in here. And the thing you want to look at here is the angle. So you'll find the proper spot for the horizontal angle, but we give you a series of brackets to make sure that the sensor is perpendicular to the ground, so straight up and down. These vertical angles allow you to find the location on the bumper and then have a matching angle bracket to make sure that you're at the proper horizontal angle and at the proper vertical angle. The last thing we're going to talk about is the alignment tool. In my opinion, this is the best thing that is available in this kit. Whenever you're installing the sensor on the vehicle body, the sensor needs to be pointed in a specific direction. If it's pointed too far out, you'll detect a second or third lane. If it's pointed too far backward, then you won't pick up the vehicle in the adjacent lane. You'll pick up a vehicle directly behind you. So you can use this alignment tool to make sure that the sensor is properly aligned. We even have a really nice diagram on here so that you can see how the tool is used. Basically, you put this tool up against the vehicle bumper, and you want to make sure that the arrow is pointing straight back along the vehicle body line. That gives you the proper installation position. And then once you're mounting the sensor, you put this end right up against the sensor itself, and you can adjust it so that the bracket is pointing straight back. All right, that's our ADV BSD30 blind spot detection kit. I hope everybody learned a little something about this kit, all of the great parts that are inside of it, and the installation tools that we provide. If you're looking for more information, you can go to our website, voxelectronics.com.